Superman is only in theaters July 11th.
Rachel Brosnahan starring as Lois Lane at DC Studios' Superman, July 11th, only in theaters, but now we are about to be graced by the AEW Women's World Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm.
Timeless Toni Storm poised to join us here at the desk. As right now, though, let's go back to the ring and the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Ontario, California! Your opening contest set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit is for the TBS Championship!
Huge match right here.
Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, Mina Shirakawa!
Well, Ian, leading up to All In Texas, the AEW Women's World Championship title match, we've seen Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, take the fight directly to timeless Toni Storm, and Toni Storm's longtime ally, Mina Shirakawa, has had the champion's back.
She certainly has, and no stranger to the champion either, Taz. The two met in the Tokyo Dome earlier this year. We got a great look at the world champion there, and it should be a fantastic contest. Quite frankly, I give a lot of credit to Mercedes Moné for putting the title on the line heading into All in Texas.
There's a lot of grub on that table by Toni. A steak. Carbohydrates there.
And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, she is the TBS Champion, Mercedes Moné!
Mercedes just collected belts.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Grand Slam Mexico, Mercedes Moné defeating Zeuxis to win the CMLL World Women's Championship. Earlier that month, traveled to Vienna, Austria to win the European Wrestling Association Women's Championship. Earlier this year, Ian, as you mentioned, defeating Mina Shirakawa for that Repro Undisputed Women's Championship. And then, of course, her first match in All Elite Wrestling, Mercedes Moné captured the TBS Championship. 4 titles, an opportunity at All in Texas to add a 5th to her repertoire. A real Ultimo Dragon J-Crown situation, Ian.
Absolutely, and earning the title shot in 10 days by winning the Owen Hart Foundation Cup.
Looks a little concerned, does Toni Storm.
I think maybe more repulsed by this plate of food.
I don't know what it is. I mean, the food looks pretty good, though, from here.
As Mercedes Moné putting her boots up on the ropes. Mina Shirakawa immediately on the attack. Mercedes trying to back off.
And I don't know if you noticed, Excalibur, Mercedes had those photos of Toni Storm on the heels of her shoes, almost like she's beneath her.
I mean, we heard from Mercedes on Collision saying that she was going to be stomping all over Toni Storm's face all the way to Texas, and right now stomping all over Mina Shirakawa here in our opening contest tonight on Dynamite.
Oh.
And the photo of Toni Storm.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that, like put their opponent's face on the bottom of their boots. And you can see Toni Storm again. She has a look on her face that we don't normally see.
Yeah, a look of apprehension on the face of the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm. But Mina Shirakawa. Shirakawa looking for the roll-up, finds it. Just a 1 count, says referee Mike Posey. Mina shot to the midsection. And now Mina on the attack. Nope, Mercedes reversal. Looks to roll through now. Gonna make a statement here, but Mina slips free.
A nice counter by Mina.
Mina, so dangerous, that figure 4 leg lock. Mercedes knows that well. Nice trip there by Mina Shirakawa.
Caught the foot right there. Now Mina's mocking Mercedes.
Whoa.
What a shift in momentum that would be for Mina Shirakawa. Now cover here, too. Just 10 days away from All in Texas to capture the TBS Championship from the woman that will challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship in Arlington 10 days from now.
And the champion hasn't touched her food, not even a bite of the steak, not even a sip of water. There's a birthday cake over here. And nothing. There's a level of concern, Taz, I'm seeing right now from the world champion.
This is going to be out.
Yeah, well, I think you're right. When someone has the success, non-stop success, except for that moment right there that Mercedes has had and still has, I would guess that's hence why Toni Storm is so concerned come Texas with her title on the line.
Mina Shirakawa raining down right hands on the TBS champion. Mercedes Moné, since she's entered All Elite Wrestling, has remained undefeated in singles competition. Could this be the first bump in the road? What a shift in momentum that would be, Taz, for Mercedes Moné to suffer her first singles loss just 10 days prior to her biggest AEW match to date.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be massive. Maybe not as massive as that gigantic shimmy that we watched Mina do. It was interesting. Ooh, it was kind of wildness. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Frenetic. Wow! Meteor there.
And electing not to cover, instead to rain down right hands, is the TBS champion. Now Mercedes sends Mina out to the floor as mocking timeless Toni Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion. As Mercedes Moné has the advantage. Fans don't go anywhere. Dynamite 300 continues live on TBS and streaming on Max.
I've heard of vision questing, but that was a whole nother level of insult there. Gesticulation that she will take the title, Mercedes will, at All in Texas.
Oh, I thought you meant Vision Quest, the movie.
That's what I thought.
Ooh, on a hair mare by Mercedes Moné. Referee Mike Posey warning the TBS champion for that liberal use of the hair. Now just snap mare. Meteor once again, this time pinning predicament. Mina Shirakawa able to break free.
Yeah, good toughness by Mina to kick out. When someone drills you that way and then has all of their weight on your upper body, it's difficult to kick out of that.
You got to
The audience here is kind of splitting, and you know, you hear some people cheering for Mina, some want the CEO to win. It's interesting.
Certainly the vibrant personality of Mina has really captured the fans' attention, but how can't you root for a winner, Excalibur? Six championships around the shoulders, the waist of Mercedes Moné.
Oh, now again, Mercedes Moné once using the hair.
Definitely illegal. That was definitely not fair.
And Mercedes sampling the cake in front of timeless Toni Storm, and an unusually stoic presence here. Now cover. Shoot.
Well, that sugar can help Mercedes get some energy. It's a carbohydrate that can work as something like a caffeine, per se. And there's a steak there, too, by the way. Excalibur. That is your real name.
That's how you dig yourself out of that grave. Now Mina Shirakawa
Fighting back, but it's the CEO.
Mina coming in, looking for the Tijeras, but Mercedes counters. No, it's Mina that counters.
Beautiful head scissor.
And Mina turns the corner, comes around with the sling blade. Champion reeling here a bit.
Yeah, momentum is right there in Mina's corner. She's got to keep on rolling. Ontario, California is definitely now not split. They're behind Mina.
Mina peppering the jaw of the TBS champion with those elbow strikes. Hammer throw reversed. And now low drop kick.
Right at the kneecap. I like it.
Especially because Mina favors that figure four leg lock, Taz.
Yep, smart strategy.
As Shirakawa now trying to drag the TBS champion. Oh!
See, the game plan is to really go after the leg.
Wrapping the leg around the ring post, and now Mina Shirakawa. The hanging figure four leg lock on the ring post. And Mercedes, she's tapping, but it's a legal hold. We are live in Ontario, California, Dynamite 300, the TBS Championship match, and momentum has just shifted in a very big way, Ian. Mina Shirakawa wrapping Mercedes Moné knee around the ring post and locking in the figure four leg lock.
Whoa! Certainly taking the advantage. Look at her cover now.
Cover made, 2, no.
Well, Tough for the referee right there. Mina's foot was under the bottom rope, but he was on the cover. You can't blame him on that. It's a tough call. But before that, what the ref did the right thing, what was on that figure 4 on the post, because to your point, how it was an illegal maneuver, even though Mercedes tapped.
And the stoic face of the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm, observing Mina Shirakawa trapped in this statement maker. But you see that grimace on Mercedes' face. She has been through hell in this TBS Championship title match.
She used the bottom rope to get momentum to kick off the rope, and it didn't help her.
Now Mina, that figure 4 leg lock. In the center of the ring. This is perhaps the worst spot for Mercedes Moné to be in, Ian.
Certainly is, and if Mina can bridge herself, she likes to put that extra bit of pressure on Taz. We've seen her cross the finish line with that.
Yeah, definitely. It's a tight hold. It is tough to bridge out of it. It happens for sure, but Mercedes does a good job rolling out. But they're both ladies, they were still locked up, which can hurt both of their knees, ligaments, calf, Achilles, everything.
Timeless Toni Storm once again. You mentioned just unusually stoic.
Yeah.
Here at ringside.
Almost canatotic, you know what I mean? Like she's just locked in. I don't know if she's concerned or if she's just focused. I don't know what it is.
Certainly tough to get a read on the world champion. Because you're right, Taz. Sometimes when competitors are locked in, that's a good thing. Sometimes that blank state is focus, but it could be fear.
Well, Mercedes reverses the challenger, but Mina, boot to the face, comes around, and a T. Harris by the challenger for the TBS Championship, Mina Shirakawa, and she's not done yet. DDT on the floor.
Tough landing there. Mina is cooking here.
And she's moving with urgency, trying to get Mercedes back into the ring.
Direct.
Oh, Mercedes! That kick landed flush on the back of the head of Mina, and now Mercedes! The Meteora, but on the damaged knee.
Ah, man, I looked off the monitor right to my right, and I'm telling you, that impact was brutal. I mean, Mina was just shut down. The back of her head really hit the outside hard here.
And Taz, I think you might have had the right of it. Catatonic is an apt description because Timeless Toni Storm, she's just looking directly ahead. She is not looking at Mina Shirakawa or Mercedes Moné.
Well, watch this here. The head, oh my God, of Mina, man. I'm telling you, when you don't see it on camera, you look at it live, it was wicked.
Oh, the referee up to 8 now.
To your point, yeah, Toni Storm not even looking at these competitors.
Mercedes into the ring, but as is Mina. Both champion and challenger, hands full of hair. And, oh, damn.
Wow. Challenger and champion trading forearms.
Yeah, blow for sure. Quick reversal by Mina.
Oh,
a round kick, in essence, a round kick. Sunset.
Rolling through, but the challenger to the center. Meteor again.
Second time the back of Mina's head. First it was on the outside, her head hit hard. Now in the middle of the ring.
The champion not afraid to give up that knee. Way to go! Sunset bomb into the corner.
And the third time her head got hit hard.
Wow! Unrelenting is the champion here. Cover. 2.
Well, she realizes, the CEO realizes the threat that Mina is towards her TBS title. And she knows Toni Storm's on the outside here watching the lady she's got to face at All In for the Women's Championship. So, a lot on the line here for the CEO.
Now Mercedes on the ascent, maybe looking for Meteora once again, but
God.
Oh, wait, caught! Mina rolling through and hammering the knee of the CEO repeatedly.
Yeah, back to the knee, smart. A dragon screw right there by Mina.
Dragon screw, Mina keeping the pressure on, looking for figure 4 again. And she finds it.
And the champion's in a lot of trouble, dead center here.
Mercedes looking for that rope break once again. A fingertip on the rope, but that's enough to force the break from the official.
Correcto mundo, that's all you need. Just touch the rope. Ref does a good job breaking that hold.
Now Mina Shirakawa looking ahead up top. Mercedes, the TBS champion, back to her feet. Mina. Send the sling blade leaping off the top. Mina, get it. The far leg is hooked, but Mercedes able to kick out.
Well, you don't have all the championships that Mercedes has without being triple tough on that kick out.
And Mina, Ian, I believe, motioning for that glamorous driver. That
she hits it. We're going to have a new champion here.
That inverted DDT, but no. Mercedes now with Mina looking for the moneymaker, but instead, Lariat caught. Mina rolling elbow strike. The champion is rocked. A second rolling elbow. And that one to the back of the head.
The challenger with a ton of momentum here.
Nasty round kick to the side or back of the head of the CEO. Mina might leave Ontario, California with this title. Oh.
Mina Shirakawa, the back fist.
Spinning back fist.
And now, the glamorous driver. Mina! One,
You got
two,
it.
no!
Damn. Not much in that kick out. Toni Storm still has that gazed look in her eyes.
Yeah, not much on that kick out, not much on the expression of our AEW Women's World Champion, as we very nearly witnessed Mercedes Moné suffer her first singles loss inside an AEW ring.
And Ian, I point out not much in that kick out because Mercedes is hurt. She's hurt.
She certainly is. Oh, lung blower there. But the challenger, so much adrenaline.
A running knee strike. Mina on the attack on the pin.
Wow.
Kicking out at one.
That was impressive. Earlier, barely a kick out, but shows that heart and toughness. Kicking out on one.
Challenger caught.
Wait a second, lung blower. What a counter by Mercedes Moné. But Mercedes, she suffered so much punishment, Taz, unable to capitalize on that opening.
Absolutely, but it was enough for Mercedes to stop that flow that Mina had, and this is what did it right here.
And now Mercedes makes the cover, and, well, Mina.
I don't know who's going to win this thing, but an awesome match for the TBS Championship on Dynamite 300.
A match befitting of such a momentous occasion, 10 days away from All in Texas.
And we'll have a huge week of action next week in Texas. Well, we are witnessing some incredible action to kick off Dynamite tonight. Moneymaker, once again, avoided. Cazadora, Mina rolls through, steps through. Well, Mercedes, the inside cradle, too. Mercedes does it!
Here is your winner and still TBS Champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Well, that was impressive. Everything you saw out there, everything, and then a wrestling move wins the match. I love it.
A successful defense of the TBS Championship, but by the skin of the teeth of Mercedes Moné, and now finally some emotion from timeless Toni Storm. Toni Storm, she hits the ring, turns her attention to Mina Shirakawa, but while she's doing so, Mercedes, the belt to the back of the head.
Oldest trick in the book, and it worked. Smart by Mercedes.
And now Mercedes bringing that cake.
That's a lot of icing.
Mercedes now just the champagne in the face of Luther. But the damage, the real damage, done inside the ring, the belt to the back of the head of timeless Toni Storm. 10 days from now, all in Texas. Timeless Toni Storm, Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Your time is up. My time is now.
But also coming up at All in Texas, winner takes all, the Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, the AEW International Champion.